shark scrapper here. Well, we got this big old beast in one of our pickups, and it is heavy. I mean, very, very heavy. I took off the side panel and I found this great big transformer here. So we're gonna scrap this thing down. We're gonna see if that coil is copper, and hopefully it's copper, because man, that's heavy, so that'd be good. All right, come on, let's dive in. All right, well, the first thing we need to do is get it up on the back of the Sharkmobile, so we're going to be using the Genie lift for that. So let's go ahead and get things positioned here real quick. Okay, so this is going to be just a little bit tricky, not too bad. Get you spun around. Oh man, that baby is heavy. And we're going to get you positioned kind of like that, I think. Man, those new wheels up front, worth every penny. And they weren't terribly cheap either. All right, let's lock these back casters because they have brakes. We don't want you sliding when we tip this on here. Tip it on, lift it up, and then tip it over onto the gate. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see if the plan is going to work. So far, so good. Brakes off. And we keep it low while we're rolling, just like you would standard forklift safety. Get close to the gate. All right. Get her in there, lock the brake. Now, man, that thing is just heavy. Heavy, 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 heavy. And then we'll tip it up once we get it. Brake off, brake off. Okay, Genie lift, let's get you out of the way. All right, well, we got a great big old transformer block there we're going to be getting into. We got low-grade power board. Another low-grade power board. Some big old caps. Other than being heavy, I don't know that we're going to find anything terribly exciting here. We'll see. There were some other boards on the other side, so right now all I'm seeing is low-grade. All right, now you have bolts, and there's bolts. So I'm thinking maybe if I can get these 4 bolts out, I can get this big heavy transformer out of here and make this much more manageable. These bolts have little tack welds. I'm sorry, these nuts have little tack welds. So I'm going to have to unscrew it from inside. That's rather annoying. Let's see. So these are 9/16.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Got those bolts undone. Here you can see there's one there, there's the other one. There were 4 of them, obviously. Now we got to cut some wires. I mean, this thing is just heavy, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these wires, and then I'm going to lift up the case, and that should leave, well, it'll leave it dangling by whatever wires I have missed. That's the way that's going to work. Open transformer surgery. Boy, howdy. I wonder if I can get down into all these things. We may have to tip it back up and just let it fall out. All right, well, the first thing we did was knock down the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we have the transformer out of here. Let's go ahead and finish cutting that loose, and then we'll see what's next. Great googly mooglies. Man. Whew. This bad boy is heavy. All right, so we got some nice number 2 insulated copper wire here. I want to see where I can get to some wire here to get an idea if this is other than being sticky. Man, it's very sticky for some reason. Ah! That was pretty easy. Now, let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with. Get a file. That coil is copper! Yay! So I'm suspecting this other coil is going to be copper as well. And this coil is copper as well. That's awesome. Awesome. We get these brackets off, we'll have a better idea how we can get this apart and get at the copper inside of there. I don't normally take transformers apart, but this thing has got really thick copper wire here. It's going to be number 2 copper if I can get it out, but I think it'll be worth my time. All right, now let's see what we got going with the rest of this thing. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and get these plates off here. Fan. So we have 2 nice size fans here and a mid-grade board. Oh, we've done these kind of things once before. A long time ago we did a system similar to this that had these brackets that were inside, that were connected to a main bracket, and you plugged in the wires and then you used a flathead screwdriver to tighten it down. Got some big old fuses here with some connectors on them, so I'm just going to cut the wires off of all that stuff and get the copper out of there. And those would just be low-grade boards. Let's see, if we tip you down, can we do that without knocking over my camera again? All right, let's see about getting this big old power board out of here. All right, now so for my yard, that's going to be a mid-grade. We got nice gold pins here, flat pack, bunch of little ICs, and crystal oscillators. So mid-grade at my yard.
This is a subliminal message. Subscribe to Shark Scrapper. Subscribe to Shark Scrapper. Subscribe.
There we go. Yep, there's another screw here. Okay. All right, now cut some more wire. Unplug some more wire, cut some wire, unplug some wire. Do the hokey pokey. And there we go. So real nice low grade power board, if there is such a thing, but you got big aluminum heat sinks here that can come off. Look at the size of these copper toroids that you can pull off, and then get the copper off of that. There's some more wires here, some more aluminum heat sinks here. So yeah, we'll do a little depopulating. There's some switches, so there might be, for those of you that like to get either the silver contacts or the copper out of the switches. So yeah, beautiful for a low-grade board, beautiful low-grade power board, green. So depending upon your yard, they may have multiple categories for the low grades, the brown brittle boards, and then green power boards as another grade itself. It was nice. They put little holes here so I could get straight in on those screws. I know they did that just for me. So here we have another nice green power board, some big copper toroids, aluminum heatsink. That can come off and go in with your copper bearing motors. We've got some ICs here. There's some fuses. Some of you like to collect fuses. And these resistors, sometimes those will have gold plating inside of them. So if you're really into the recovery stuff, there's some options for you there. So, and then maybe these switches might have something, maybe. Well, let's see what we're dealing with there. All right, get you out of the way for a minute. I see a little board back there. I'm not expecting much out of it. I'm glad I wasn't expecting much out of it. All right, so that's steel. Wire. So this is just going to be the display board. LCD display. and some switches and lights. So not a whole lot to get terribly excited. I'm just going to throw this whole thing in with my mid-grades. All right, hey everybody, that was a lot of fun. That was really heavy, but most of the weight was in that transformer. Got a bunch of low-grade boards, a couple of mid-grades, nothing to get terribly excited about, although that was a copper transformer. So we're going to try to get that wire off of there, and that'll be a different video for y'all. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And here's some links to take you to more e-waste scrapping videos. And there's round one in the middle, or is it up here? Or maybe it's down here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, the round one in the middle is to help you subscribe so that you don't miss a single episode of Shark Scrapper. Have a great day.